Hey up, and thanks for checking out part 35 of my Road to Glory series. So as I mentioned the last couple of weeks, I was looking at improving the CDM position alongside Rijkaard, where we've currently got that Pirlo. Since I sold Team of the Year Bonucci that we packed, I've not found a suitable replacement. It was the right time to sell him though, as his price has dropped so much since. I might end up eventually picking him back up again, well who knows. But I have been admiring Kevin De Bruyne's Team of the Year stats, and I decided that weekend to splash out and pick him up. I thought with a shadow or an anchor his stats would be good enough for that position, and with great stamina, strength, and going forward his card's got everything you need. But I found at CDM he was pretty anonymous for me. High work rates, but he just didn't get forward, and he wasn't good enough defensively. Del Piero has been great for me at Cam lately, and of course he's untradeable. That's probably the best place though for Kevin De Bruyne. I know I was a bit down on Del Piero after the 20 games I played with Prime Maradona a few weeks ago, but Del Piero is absolutely quality and he's going to stay at Cam at least until the end of the season. So I sold De Bruyne and picked up Milinkovic-Savic. He was much better for me, still not as good as Team of the Year Bonucci in my opinion. But anyone looking for a Serie A player for that position, he's a very good card. 6'3", 4-star, and certainly gets involved in the game, and has been pretty decent. If he does get a team of the season, then that is definitely a card I'll probably want to try out. I could maybe have tried that Kevin De Bruyne at striker, but I was in the middle of FUT Champs and I wanted to get my coins back for him. And I needed a strong CDM, so that's why I decided to pick up Milinkovic-Savic instead. I tried the lone Petite in that position, and he was pretty good, and also bringing on the Prime Roberto Carlos, another loan card that we've got. Both of them absolutely fantastic, but I don't have the coins for them. And I really don't want to be doing their SBCs at this stage, when we're so close to Team of the Season being just a couple of weeks away. So we're into the FUT Champs gameplay, as you can see on screen. I thought this game was going to be my quickest ever rage quit. A couple of minutes into the game and Harry Kane manages to finish there. And I think from my opponent's centre I win the ball back pretty quickly. Heung-min Son doing good work again. Salah to Kane and Del Piero to Son for a quick 2-0, and my opponent pauses it, and I think at this stage he's going to quit. But he's actually just making subs, bringing on PK for Marcelo. But I think I pretty much nick it back almost straight away again. Kane to Del Piero, linking up with Son and Overmars, and yeah, it's a few seconds later, it's 3-0. In the first 10 minutes of the game, my opponent pauses again, and this time he is out of there. So that was a very nice start to the game. I don't like commentating on the matches, so we'll jump to the last game. It was this one for 11 wins, and Del Piero doing good work there. I wasn't very well this weekend as well, so I only played on the one day, on the Sunday, and then it was only for a few hours. But with quits I managed to get to 11 wins with 20 games left, and then it was time for the Grand Prix, so that's where I stopped. Once again, I'm not playing for monthlies, I'm just playing for fun and to get to play on dedicated servers. But some League SBCs dropped, and as I showed you a few episodes ago, I had a lot of Pro League silver and bronze cards that I saved up through bronze pack method, or picking up for cheap as possible. The player it ended up being as the reward, I can't remember his name, T.O. something, but I wasn't interested in him, so I sold the players required, excluding that Silver Beast Moses Simon, and maybe made 30k or so. I didn't really keep track, but there's definitely profit there. I didn't do the marquee matchups as it was like 70,000 coins for a FUT swap Fellaini. I did the Navas though, so we've got 3 or so of those FUT swap cards for trading in, as well as the 2 coming from the weekly tasks, weekly objectives. I also picked up the 98 Pele loan card. I know it was really expensive, but I really enjoyed Maradona, and there is no way I'm buying Pele or I'm going to be able to do his SBC, and I really wanted to use him before the game's finished, and this is how I can. So next week's episode you'll see how I got on in the weekend league with Prime Pele. I've also been playing some FUT Champs today as I'm recording this, that I've recorded some clips of a new, or newish, maybe it was new to me, overpowered scoring technique, and I might do a little mini tutorial for you guys. I've managed to get quite a few goals in weekend league this week, which you'll see next weekend, using it, so hopefully it will be beneficial for you guys too. But we're going to end the video there for this week. Thank you ever so much for watching. Cheers, bye.